Hey guys, Sarge here with the March 5th, 1942 turn video for my 1v1 against Invictus on War of the Pacific Admirals Edition. Yeah, there you go. So let's start off with seeing the intelligence reports. He has lost 48 air-to-air kills, 1 flak and 4 ops losses, and I've lost 5. So 53 total losses for him today, 5 for me. He's lost 440, 450 more planes than I have. Today he's lost 24 zeros, 19 lilies, 9 Sonias, 5 Tojos, 2 Babs. I lost 2 Flying Tigers, an SBD, a DO-24, and a PBY. Aircraft reinforcements, what is coming in? I have a squadron of Hurricanes coming in at 1 day in Aden. A couple of squadrons of, I believe those are Marines. Well, yeah, Marine naval aviators coming in at San Francisco. Hornet coming in at 6 days, and the Vincennes. Get some Marine C-47s, I guess. Get some Beaufighters in Sydney. Also get the Formidable in 10 days. Anything big, I guess? Get some Metro Photo Reconnaissance planes. Those are going to be nice. C-47s. Then we start getting bombers in in Pacific Northwest. Top pilots. We now have a guy with 9 kills. We didn't get actually too many new aces today. We now have a British ace in a Hurricane. A lot of Hurricane pilots got 3 and 4. And with 2 right here, we did lose 2 pilots today. Ships coming in. Some AKs and some APs, some destroyers, a bunch of tankers. The Hornet, the heavy carrier, the heavy cruiser Vincennes and Balboa as well. And then the heavy, can't speak apparently. The Formidable is coming into Cape Town. Get some more destroyers, light cruiser. Get a nice big Neosho class fleet oiler. Oops. Yeah, whatever. Ground reinforcements. We get the whatever Afdeling Rittman armored cars and Tigilap. That's just going to Bandawang. Get some combat engineers in San Francisco as well as a field artillery battalion. A bunch of base forces, some CBs, independent companies. AI convoy going into Cape Town with some nice artillery and supplies and fuel and such. The ones with the asterisks are ones that I've called back into service. So they're gonna have to reform basically. Got a Valentine Brigade in New Zealand. That's interesting. I really like these Marine Defense Battalions. They're insanely good and useful. Get a Sikh Construction Battalion. Nice. Oh, well, it teleported me up here. I'm gonna move these as soon as I get APs, basically. They've just started to unload here the 7th Australian Division, minus the MG Battalion that's in Rangoon, basically. I did take a look at the turn already. I do want to disband these guys in. Let's get these guys on escort. At 20,000 with a 60-40. And you guys will be at 15,000 with a 60-40 as well. Medium bombers. Yeah, y'all can just stand down. Anything here that I need to do? 18th British Division is nice and big, as well as the 17th Indian Division is also recuperating. And also I've got the 6th Australian Division, this absolute monster. Stop it. Ooh, and we did get this Chinese corps into to Rangoon, well, to Lashio. And the reason why I've moved some Chinese corps is because this is one of the few American equipped Chinese corps. So it can have, so these are taken from the American pool with 37mm AT, 81mm howitzers, 105 howitzers, well, 81mm mortars, and then 40mm Bofors. So basically this is just going to be tanking his incoming attacks. It does look like he's pulling some units out of this place right here. That's just fine. Still moving stuff into Palembang. I'm up to 400 AV with level 3 forts. And then at Bandawang, I'm up to 1040 with level 4. And that's before I've moved. Actually, I haven't moved these guys yet because these guys are still being flown in. I'm just going to wait till the entire unit's there before I move them. And I'm also moving the Rudenberg Battalion. They just got in about a day or two ago as well. I have taken a Gem, I think is his name, in all caps. I have slightly moved all the subs around over here to basically stop their detection. Like, well, not stop, reset their detection, so everything will be fine there. Just give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Yeah, you guys are being withdrawn soon anyway. Move your pilots to reserve, and then withdraw group. So I've started moving just in mass convoys to stage everything in Pearl, basically. So the first super convoy is this group right here. No particular plan with them right now, just get them to Pearl, stage everything at Pearl, then send them out where they're needed. I do want to retake Midway, that's why I've been building up Laysan Island. That's never building an airfield, we're just going to keep building forts to protect it. I am sending destroyer minesweepers to get rid of those mines up there. The destroyer that hit a mine just has 40 float. It'll live. All good there. I actually do want to upgrade it. I actually do want to upgrade the Sims, so I'm going to toggle upgrade yes. For the Sims class. These are the group that sortied out to Kiri and Midway to bombard and clear anything out that was there. These guys are ones that basically just all they did was come from Balboa, Cristobal, Panama stuff. I learned something new. If submarines run out of fuel, they start taking systems damage. And they spawn here, but they can't get to here. And there we go. So you have to send them to San Diego. And then you can send them to Pearl Harbor. Learned that the hard way, so that's been wasting a lot of time with that. You still have submarine activity around Townsville, a little bit in this area around Brisbane, Sydney. Haven't seen anything around Noumea in a while. Just moving big AKs back to San Francisco, as well as dropping a bunch of supply into Suva. The plan of the islands here is to basically have forward bases like Johnston, Palmyra, Canton, and then have main rear base. Well, not even rear because they're still on the front, but like more main bases like Suva, Pago Pago. I'm not really going to use Penryn, but it's still useful to have just more coverage. I am going to build up one rear area base, and it is going to be Tahiti as more like a kind of like a safe zone. And I do have some construction units, but basically just one base force and a construction regiment that will be going to Tahiti to build it up. And I have all this ready to be built. They just need the engineers. Well, not ready to be built, but they're all queued up to build. I want to build up all of it. I will definitely be sending more eventually, but that's just to start the process. Probably want to also get to Raoul Island maybe at some point, though can't really build it. Don't have an opportunity for an airfield there really. I am doing at Norfolk Island with these guys. I did get out of a bunch of B-17s here in Brisbane, though I can't hit anything with them right now. Townsville's too far away from Rabaul. Cairns isn't high enough. I think maybe 22 is within extended. No, not with the B-17Es. They are with the Ds though. But if I can get Port Moresby up to level 5, though I did start a bit late, though I am starting now. If I get it up to level 5, I will need to bring in a lot more. I need to bring in more supporting units here. I had shoved a bunch of combat troops in quick, and then I didn't follow up with basically any. Ah, geez, English. I've been having a lot of time lately. A lot of hard time lately. Probably just gonna move one or two of these over with, yeah. Are these all the same? Yeah, basically. I'll take you to Port Moresby. I will need to change your command. I'll just put you in the 1st Aussie Corps. I'll just do Eastern Command actually. I have plenty of political power, so that is not an issue at all. These guys are set to go to Noumea, which that is fine. While they're planning for Noumea. But I don't think I need more engineers at Noumea. Yeah, I know. I definitely don't need more engineers at Noumea. And I wouldn't say I need more just like generic support stuff, not just engineers. For now, we'll just move it up to Brisbane. Oh, I never combined these. Man, on my second time around, I'm gonna do a lot better with making sure that all this is set up properly. No, I think that definitely looks like something I'd want to have in Port Moresby. Well, needs a bigger port though. Yeah, those are going. This one is not going to Sydney. That just spawned in at Sydney. And I definitely want you for Port Moresby as well. And then just switch you to Eastern Command. Come over here. Engineers. I'm just gonna grab these guys. Set them to move to Townsville. You know, I am gonna move that engineer unit to Port Moresby. What am I doing? No, I just missed it. With having air superiority cemented, I'm able to just ship in stuff into Rangoon, though now I do need to be careful because he can go through the Straits of Malacca, though I should be able to see them as I do have this group right here. These guys dropped off, basically just dropped off more troops here. Some more AA and such. I am building Chittagong as well. Do have a couple of units railroading from the Karachi area down. I do need to wait for these guys to get fully unpacked before I move them down. Alright, what else is there to look at? China's a stalemate. I haven't really even touched China, really. I was all just waiting on him and occasionally moving a unit. There was one thing, yeah, Colombo got a squadron 788 squadron. Which was Swordfish, nice. Yeah, totally want Swordfish working on airfield attack, thank you. These guys should be on cap. Right, anything else in ops reports? Battleship California has been refitted at San Francisco. Yep. This is just all the kill stuff that went through. As well as the Battleship Tennessee. Nothing really there. Anything in Sigint today? Nothing actionable. I did get back up to Luganville with the Amphib Task Force. Basically, I went back to Noumea, put them on Amphib, and then they're going back to Luganville. I'm getting forts here, right? Okay, airfield and forts, what I need. All right, got a good amount of subs in the Makassar Strait, just trying to intercept some ships. I'd basically kind of say this is it. I don't really see anything else, or I'm not remembering anything. Maybe I should go look through the combat log. And see if there's anything that I've missed. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, like these guys have just been constantly just destroyed. Well, I could cheekily withdraw the air group. I definitely will take out the pilots. Release. 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 Withdraw. Withdraw. There we go. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I wouldn't say there's anything else left to do now, so gonna save it here. This is just the save so I can go back and look. And I do end orders and do 20. And I usually just put something stupid as the turn name. Alright, I will see you guys in the next one.